Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine Italy, but let's push past the usual postcard cliches. Today, we're taking a deep dive into two regions that are almost polar opposites in character, yet, both beautifully capture the very essence of the Italian soul.
Hmm.
We're heading first to Liguria, that rugged, dramatic coastal strip, then journeying inland to Umbria, often called the serene green heart of Italy. It's an incredible study in contrast, and we've got some fantastic material to guide us.
Really fantastic stuff.
We're diving into Addy's Italy research notes, which is absolutely packed with vivid descriptions and unique insights. Our mission really is to navigate these notes with you, uncovering the historical threads, the cultural gems, and surprising details that define each place.
Yeah.
We want to give you that comprehensive understanding, those aha moments, without the information overload. Think of it as a shortcut to truly appreciating these two distinct worlds.
And what's truly illuminating here, I think, is how these regions serve as such a compelling study in contrast. One, Liguria, completely shaped by the relentless rhythm of the sea. And the other, Umbria, profoundly molded by its landlocked rolling hills. It's almost like examining two different incredibly rich chapters of Italy's story simultaneously.
Two different chapters, exactly.
Understanding these distinct regional identities, you'll find, is absolutely key to appreciating the broader, intricate tapestry of Italy, far beyond what any typical travel guide might offer. It really helps us grasp the why behind the beauty and the culture.
Okay, so here's where it gets really interesting for Liguria. This isn't just a picturesque coastline. It's the Italian Riviera, a land profoundly shaped by, well, that dramatic clash of waves against peaks.
Definitely.
You've got that constant dialogue between sea versus mountain, ancient versus modern, that creates such rich, evocative imagery. You think of Genoa's ancient port, bustling with centuries of history and trade. And then almost immediately, those charming, almost Chaucer-like fishing villages, clinging precariously to the cliffs, seemingly untouched by time. It feels like a place of incredible resilience and character.
Precisely. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, Liguria's history isn't just intertwined with its maritime identity. It's practically forged by it. Even as far back as prehistory, we see traces of early humans, Neanderthals, and Cro-Magnon in coastal caves like Bolzi and Turano,
Wow.
showing how this strip of land has always been a point of human habitation, interacting with the sea.
Oh.
Then the Romans, under Augustus, integrated it into Region IX, with maritime trade already thriving along key arteries like the Via Aurelia.
Okay.
But the real power emerged with the Republic of Genoa. This was a formidable maritime republic that, under figures like Andrea Doria, a legendary admiral and statesman who essentially acted as its chief magistrate or doge, it flourished for over 250 years.
250 years. Incredible.
Yeah, and there's even the compelling legend that Christopher Columbus hailed from near Genoa, with his fabled voyage setting sail from these very waters.
Oh.
Later in the 19th century, after its annexation to Sardinia in 1815, Liguria became a crucible for the Risorgimento, that powerful movement for Italian unification,
Right, the unification.
producing influential figures like Mazzini and Mameli. And even in modern times, Genoa was awarded a gold medal for valor in World War II, a testament to its enduring spirit of resistance. It's a history of looking outwards, of trade, and of fierce independence, all dictated by its coastal geography.
That's a powerful history, that maritime identity. Does that ancient current still flow through modern Ligurian traditions? I mean, what are some unique celebrations that truly bring that past to life today? Not just history, but like living culture.
Oh, absolutely it does. You see it vividly in traditions like Confugo, a centuries-old Christmas Eve ceremony. It's this remarkable public ritual where a large laurel trunk is offered to the city's highest authority, burned in a symbolic act and blessed.
Okay.
Often accompanied by historic wordplay that harkens back to ancient civic rights. It's not just a quaint tradition, it's a reaffirmation of community and history.
I like that.
Then there's the Sagra del Bagnan, a festival held every July in Riva Trigoso. It's a joyous communal celebration of a simple, humble anchovy soup, originally made by fishermen. These aren't just events, they're living stories that connect people directly to their ancestors and, well, the sea.
Living stories, yeah. You've painted this picture of deep historical roots and vibrant traditions. But how does this region sing? Because Liguria isn't just about the visual drama, it possesses a unique sound, right? This fascinating vocal tradition called trallallero.
That's a perfect way to put it. Trallero is truly a sonic embodiment of Genoa, a unique male vocal harmony tradition that's incredibly distinctive. It involves a complex interplay of voices, a tenor, a baritone, a bass, a contralto, and surprisingly, even a mimic guitar vocal part.
A mimic guitar, really?
Yeah, all blending into this rich, almost mesmerizing soundscape. The name itself is onomatopoeic, echoing the trallero refrain that's central to its style. It gained international recognition thanks to the pioneering ethnomusicologist Alan Lomax, who championed it for its distinctiveness.
Alan Lomax, wow.
It's not just music. It's a living piece of history, an echo of the port, the sailors, and the tight-knit community life.
So, given Liguria's diverse landscape, this mix of sea and mountains, that history of trade, I'm imagining a truly fantastic array of flavors. What are some of the standout culinary delights? What really defines Ligurian cuisine? What should, we be excited to taste?
Oh, you're definitely in for a treat.
Mm.
Liguria's culinary scene is simply incredible, a true foodie's paradise. Of course, everyone knows pesto genovese,
A classic.
right, the classic. But what makes Liguria's truly incomparable isn't just the basil pine olive combo, it's the specific local basil varieties, often from Prague, and the delicate Ligurian olive oil.
Mm.
That gives it a distinct freshness and lightness you won't find anywhere else. It's the taste of this very coastline.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not just pesto. You'll find amazing seafood soups like siopin, a resourceful fish scrap soup, and bagnon, that original anchovy-based soup cherished by fishermen. Inland, you'll encounter hearty bean and farro monsieur soup,
Monsieur, okay.
and unique, often hand-rolled pasta shapes like trinette and trophy or pansudi, a delightful stuffed pasta. For meat lovers, there's wild boar, rabbit, and lamb, often prepared with aromatic herbs from the hills, alongside fil zucchini and even trippa.
Trippa, nice.
And to wash it all down, the local wines are exceptional, like the crisp Cinque Terre DOC, the elegant Colli di Luni, and the exquisite sweet Ciaccia. It's a cuisine that beautifully marries the bounty of the sea with the richness of the land.
From the food to the scenery, Liguria sounds incredibly diverse. So much to explore. Beyond the plate, what are the iconic locations and the unique flora and fauna that complete this picture of the Italian Riviera?
Well, the landscape is a character in itself.
Mhm.
Flora-wise, it's famous for its vibrant flowers, especially along the Autostrada dei Fiori, or Flower Highway.
Flower Highway, I love that.
Yeah, it's a testament to the region's mild climate. You'll also see extensive olive groves, producing that exquisite Ligurian oil and terraced vineyards, often, precariously clinging to hillsides. Inland, the rugged Apennine Mountains embrace a different kind of life, home to wild boar, deer, and a variety of mountain birds.
Right.
And the cities themselves are iconic.
Yeah.
Genoa, with its bustling ancient port, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, famous for its magnificent Renaissance palaces, its labyrinthine medieval alleyways known as Carugi,
Karugi.
and a world-class aquarium. Then there's Cinque Terre, 5 absolutely breathtaking, cliff-clinging villages. Monterosso, Vernazza, Corniglia, Manarola, and Rio Maggiore, all connected by the legendary Via dell'Amore. It offers a pure, poetic setting that feels almost unreal.
Just picture perfect.
And for a touch of Art Nouveau splendor, the San Remo Casino is a gem.
That's a truly vivid snapshot. And of course, every region has its unique way with words, right? That linguistic spice that makes it special. What can you tell us about the local flavor of language in Liguria?
It's a fascinating linguistic landscape. Ligurian, often called Zinese or Genoese, is actually Gallo-Italic Romance language, not just a dialect.
Oh, interesting.
And it's still spoken by about 500,000 people. It's a living language, full of personality. You'll hear fun, evocative phrases like "manny man," which means you never know, like, take your umbrella, man, it rains.
Okay.
Then there's tutela, for a gossipy person, or the incredibly versatile benina, a Genoese expletive used in countless playful variants, often more for emphasis or frustration than actual offense.
Right.
You might be surprised that mochio means bun and not booger. Or you might encounter refrescum, that distinctly lingering smell of fish or eggs that seems to stick to everything after a market visit.
I think I know that smell.
And for a truly vivid, perhaps slightly cheeky image, picchio e vegno describes matchsticks so incredibly long, you could literally pee and come back before they burn out.
Pee and come back. That's brilliant.
It's a fantastic, almost cinematic way to capture the local pace of life and its distinctive humor.
That's an incredible image. I can almost see someone leisurely lighting a stove with one of those. So, leaving behind that dramatic coastal energy and the lively Picchio e Vigno matchsticks, I'm picturing something quite different as we move inland. What's the immediate shift in atmosphere as we head towards Umbria, affectionately called the Green Heart of Italy? It feels like a completely different, almost spiritual vibe.
It is a profound shift. Yeah, almost a pilgrimage from the bustling coast to a place of deep tranquility. What truly defines Umbria is its serene and devotional character. It's celebrated for its lush, undulating hills, its fertile valleys, and a timeless beauty where life moves with a slower, more deliberate rhythm,
Hmm.
centered around the simple, profound pleasures of food, wine, music, and art. It's remarkable how it boasts one of the highest museum densities in Italy, which immediately tells you about the profound cultural and historical layers beneath its calm exterior.
High museum density, interesting.
Placing this in a broader context, Umbria's history is ancient and deeply spiritual. It's been continuously inhabited since the Stone Age, and it was a battleground way back in 295 BC at the pivotal Battle of Centino, a clash that shaped early Roman expansion.
Okay.
The Umbri people, an ancient Italic tribe, left behind the Iguvine tablets, which are invaluable artifacts of their language and religious practices, offering us a direct window into ancient Italic culture.
Wow, the Iguvine tablets.
Later, the Lombards founded the Duchy of Spoleto here, and much of Umbria was eventually brought under papal control by Charlemagne, solidifying its place within the powerful papal states for centuries. But perhaps its most enduring legacy is being the birthplace of St. Francis of Assisi,
Of course, Assisi.
whose transformative legacy of humility, fraternity, and poetic spirituality not only shaped Italian traditions but profoundly influenced Western thought and art. His spirit still permeates the landscape.
The sense of devotion and deep spirituality you mentioned is palpable here, especially in its traditions. How does this manifest in the way Umbrians celebrate?
It's absolutely captivating. The famed Festival of the Seri in Gubbio, held on St. Ubaldo Day, May 15th, is truly emblematic. Imagine three teams, each carrying massive candles, which are actually imposing statue-bearing wooden structures.
Huge structures.
Huge, racing them at a frantic pace up a steep mountain. It's dramatic, devotional, and incredibly powerful. So significant that it's even featured on Umbria's modern coat of arms.
Yeah.
It's a visceral display of faith and community.
That sounds intense.
It is. Other celebrated events include the Calendammagio in Assisi, a vibrant spring festival harkening back to medieval traditions, and the Giostra della Quintana in Foligno, a thrilling jousting tournament. Each of these events showcases the region's rich heritage and deep-seated traditions with a powerful sense of pageantry and devotion.
Umbria's serene character seems almost at odds with the idea of a vibrant, world-class music scene. Yet I've heard whispers of some incredible festivals. What does this green heart offer for music lovers? Is it truly a powerhouse in that regard?
Oh, it absolutely is a powerhouse, and it's one of those delightful surprises. The Umbria Jazz Festival in Perugia, launched back in 1973, is undoubtedly one of the world's top jazz festivals.
Umbria Jazz, yeah.
It consistently draws colossal names like B.B. King, Herbie Hancock, Chick Corea, and even contemporary stars like Lady Gaga, transforming the city into this vibrant, swinging hub.
Wow.
Then there's the Festival dei Due Mondi, or Festival of Two Worlds, in Spoleto, which since 1958 has been a magnificent confluence of music, opera, and culture, bridging European and American artistic traditions.
Spoleto.
Yep. Beyond these major international events, the region also boasts an incredibly rich local musical life, with over 70 community bands, 110 choirs, and numerous music schools. Music truly permeates daily life here, proving that serenity and vibrant artistry can coexist beautifully.
That's amazing. So from this incredible musical tapestry, let's turn to the table. Umbria delivers a different kind of culinary experience than Liguria, focusing on rustic, earthy flavors. What are the signature tastes of the Green Heart?
Umbrian cuisine is wonderfully rustic, clean, and incredibly rich in the bounty of its land. You'll find a focus on local ingredients like hearty lentils, exceptional pork products, and salami, particularly from Norcia.
Norcia, famous for that.
Exactly, and wonderfully aged cheeses. But what truly sets Umbria apart, what it's arguably the king of, is the black truffle, especially from Norcia's Valnerina. It infuses so many dishes with its intoxicating aroma.
Ah, the black truffle.
Local wines are also a highlight, including the crisp white Orvieto, the elegant Grichetto of Todi, the robust Torgiano, and the full-bodied Rosso di Montefalco. These are often celebrated during Cantina Aperte, or open cellars events, where vineyards welcome visitors.
Cantina Aperta sounds fun.
And for the perfect street food, ideal for a hike or a picnic by the lake, there's torta al testo, a delicious flatbread cooked on stone, versatile and utterly satisfying. It's a cuisine that speaks directly of the land, its seasons, and its traditions.
The landscape itself paints such a vivid picture, really living up to its moniker, a true green heart.
It truly does. The scenery is defined by expansive forests, meticulously tended olive groves, rolling hills that stretch into the horizon, and the dramatic backdrop of the Apennine Mountains. As we just discussed, it's particularly famous for black truffle production, especially in Orsia's Valnerina region, where truffle hunting is a revered art.
Right, the truffles again.
The woodlands are home to classic creatures like wild boar and deer. And the towns, Perugia, Assisi, Spoleto, Gubbio, and Orvieto, are not just names, but cultural and historical treasures. Natural highlights like the shimmering Lake Trasimeno, the stunning man-made Marmor Falls, and the ancient Tiber River all offer lyrical imagery. And then there's the iconic architecture, from Assisi's breathtaking Basilica of St. Francis to Orvieto's magnificent striped cathedral, each a testament to centuries of artistry and faith.
Beautiful. And what about the language, the local flavor of words in this serene region? Does it carry that same quiet reverence?
Well, while concrete modern Umbrian dialect phrases might be harder to find online than Ligurian's vivid expressions, the region's linguistic heritage is profoundly shaped by its gentle spiritual character. It embraces its literary motto, Il cuore verde d'Italia, the green heart of Italy, not just as words, but as a living cadence in its local speech.
A living cadence, I like that.
Imagine a farmer describing the perfect black truffle with a certain quiet pride, or a pilgrim reflecting on St. Francis. Their words carry a certain gentle reverence. While not as overtly quirky as Ligurian, you might hear conversational nuances that reflect a slower, more contemplative pace. Perhaps a phrase like, Chi il tempo scorre come il Tevere sereno e antico. Here, time flows like the Tiber, serene and ancient, captures that unique, reflective spirit in everyday conversation. It's a language that mirrors the landscape, patient, rich, and deeply rooted.
So what does this all mean for us? We've journeyed from Liguria's rugged maritime heritage, where the sea has sculpted every facet of life, to Umbria's tranquil, spiritual heartland, deeply connected to its ancient lands and traditions. The contrast is stark, undeniably so.
Absolutely.
But the richness and depth are just incredible in both. It's a powerful testament to Italy's immense regional diversity.
And what's truly illuminating here is how geography so profoundly shapes culture, language, and tradition. Liguria, with its natural harbors and proximity to ancient trade routes, was sort of destined to develop that distinct maritime identity, reflected in its pioneering cuisine, its robust language, and its historical power.
Right.
Umbria, on the other hand, landlocked and blessed with fertile plains and rolling hills, fostered a deep connection to the earth, a profound spirituality, and a rich tradition of artistic expression. Placing this in a broader context, it really highlights the incredible, almost astonishing diversity within a single nation,
Yeah.
offering you those aha moments about regional identity that go far beyond generic Italian stereotypes. Understanding these specific details provides such a richer, more nuanced appreciation of Italy, allowing you to look beyond the generalities and truly see the unique beauty and character in each corner.
What an incredible deep dive into Italy's contrasting canvas. We've sailed through Liguria's ancient maritime histories and dramatic landscapes, savored its unique pesto and trallalero, and then wandered into Umbria's serene spiritual heartland, uncovering its devotional traditions, world-class jazz, and the earthy delights of its truffle country.
It's been quite a journey.
From the Autostrada dei Fiori to the truffle-rich Valnerina, we truly hope this has given you a fresh perspective on the incredible depth of Italian culture, showing you just how much there is to discover beyond the well-trodden paths.
And this exploration raises, I think, an important question for you to ponder. Which region's spirit resonates more deeply with you? The vibrant, seafaring resilience of Liguria, or the serene spiritual depth of Umbria? And in our increasingly interconnected world, how might these unique regional identities, with their distinct languages, musical forms, and culinary traditions, continue to evolve, thrive, and, preserve their precious individual character?
Something fascinating to mull over as you explore further. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.